Come along with me in a normal, realistic week in the life. I didn't put any extra pressure to get a bunch of stuff done. I just took you along with me if I was doing things. So this week we worked, we did some freelance, we did some drawing, making some coloring pages, we did some coloring, we had a sub orientation, and did a lot of typing. And we took our dog on a walk. That was about the extent of our week. As with anything I try and do in a week, I get super ambitious in the beginning of the week, and then things start to die off. So I have a lot of video content for Monday, and then as the days go on, I have less and less. But in my defense, I have too much stuff on my phone and I keep having to delete things. So I'd go to record and be like, you have no storage. That is a fun problem to have. I just have too many videos of my dog. Like, how am I can't get rid of his puppy videos. Like, I'm sure this is how people feel about human kids. I can't get rid of any of his videos. They're too cute. They make me happy. I'm on my way to go get fingerprinted now for the substitute teaching process. I don't know if I've talked about that before. And then it is Double Smiles Day at Scooters, so we're gonna go there instead of tomorrow. Oh my goodness, that was quite the fail. Hi Teeter. Oh, I just got home, I know. So I got to the location and couldn't find the building, and I was getting all turned around because it was downtown and there was lots of one-ways, and yeah. So then I went to Scooters and got myself 2 drinks, one for today, one for tomorrow. I got it with no ice so I could have it tomorrow, and we'll see how that works. I tried to do an adult thing and it didn't really work out. It is super bright in the office today because it is 70 degrees today, and the last time it was 70 degrees last week, we had a tornado the next day. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen this time. I don't think it will because I haven't heard anyone talking about wind or anything, but I think that means little work is going to be getting done today because 70 degrees in March is not really heard of in the Midwest. Hello everyone. You just know it is 11:30, huh? This is usually when we go OUT. You have one black hair right there. One black hair, yeah. There's nothing worse than your blanket getting stuck under the freaking wheels of your chair. Usually my mornings look like this, where I do some work for Kendra and then I go do some work for myself. Right now I'm doing some freelance work, and then I will be taking a break because it is 11:40 and someone wants to go OUT, and I don't blame him because it's 70 degrees out and I also want to go OUT. So I just want to make sure I get the things I need to get done before that time. My goal for today is to get work done for everyone else, and then I think for me, I'm going to keep it simple, and I want to work on some resources I've been talking about and maybe coloring pages because I've been in a huge coloring kick, and I figured maybe now it would be the time to make my own coloring pages. So, well, I mean, I already have coloring pages, but make more new ones. What am I doing right now? Oh yeah. Not the color I ordered. Yeah, that's a bummer. Look at Tate's on the box. He's taking my box away. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just not the color I wanted. Oh, with the old broken case. Yeah, see, this is not the color I was thinking it was gonna be. I don't know, here's my vibe. Here's what I got. Do I get a new one? Do I replace it? Do I wait the 2 weeks even though my case is broken? Or do I just add stickers to it? I think if I just add stickers to it, it'll be okay. I just don't want to wait another 2 weeks. I've already waited 2 months to order this. It will be okay, right? It'll be fine. Just add stickers, I think. Hi, buddy. That's a predicament. I don't know. I think I can climb it. Right. Boy. It's supposed to rain all day today, so we'll see if that actually happens, but it sounds like we will not be taking the dog for a fun adventure today, because if yesterday was super muddy, then today will be even more muddy, and we do not need that in our life. I didn't really plan anything out for today. The only thing I have to do right now is every week I send out a tips and trend email and post, and I haven't done that this week, so I have to design and do the email. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a weekly schedule, but I've done like 4 weeks in a row, and I kind of just want to keep that up. So I gotta figure out what trend I want to do and find the stuff for it. Now I need to add those images to Pinterest to schedule those, because I always like to have those scheduled before the email goes out. Now this part is not any different than yesterday. I just need to go do some freelance stuff. I don't have a ton of work to do today, so I think I want to kind of push through and edit a bunch of short form content. So I have a bunch starting to pile up, and I think I'm just gonna see how many I can get done today. I've been trying to get ahead on YouTube, but obviously those videos take longer to edit. So I think it'd be more effective if I do some short form content. Big storages. Big storage. I love you. Yeah, you just looking real happy. Living your best life out here, huh? It's 10:40 and you haven't even got off the couch yet. Love you. For the first time ever, and using Premiere Pro to edit hour-long videos, I'm editing a 5-minute video down to 30 seconds, and it crashed on me. What the heck? This has never happened before. So I have no idea if it will be in here when I open it back up, because Photoshop will do that sometimes. I haven't been filming me edit because I have, okay, it says reopen. I'm gonna reopen it. Please tell me it's gonna work, and then I will save this right away. But I've been listening to an audiobook. Everyone on the train is a suspect or something like that. It's kind of written in a weird way. Like I didn't expect it to be written this way. So listening to it, I think, is a little bit harder than reading it. I think this is just a little bit different of a book. Okay, hang on. It looks like it opened right where I left off. So that was really weird. So I got a few videos done and I'm going to upload them to Pinterest. And what I'm doing with my files is I have some that are ready to post and I have folders for each of them. So then I can just delete these once I'm done and I know that social media has been done already. I like doing it this way because for Pinterest and YouTube, you can schedule these out. For Reels and TikTok, I'll send all of these to my phone and then schedule them whenever I want. But Pinterest and YouTube, I don't really follow the same schedule as Reels and TikTok because it's just easier for me to schedule. I don't know. I'd like to be at a point where everything's going out at the same time on the same day, but there's just, you know, too much to do and I get distracted. So I ordered this yesterday and I asked for no ice and then I just put ice in it myself today. So right now I'm uploading to YouTube and also Pinterest, and Pinterest is taking a while, so I'm not gonna make you sit through all that. It has been a long day. I didn't record most of it because I actually ended up editing a lot of videos. I edited 4 or 5 short videos and then I started splicing one of my long videos up into short videos. And I also worked on one of my YouTube videos coming up. So a lot of Premiere Pro work and it kind of all just looks the same. So pretty much what I did all day. My neck is killing me, so I just want to sit on the couch. One thing that's really exciting is I got a bunch of YouTube shorts scheduled. So these are all done and scheduled. And then I have some even in April. So my plan is to just do Saturday and Sunday with some videos that I already have done. And then hopefully I can keep taking my content, my long form content, and making it into short videos so that I'll have more of those. We'll see how that goes. I feel like that's a lot to keep up with, so I'm not sure how long this will last. I'm gonna work for a few hours and then I have to get ready to go to an orientation, and then that'll be for a couple hours. So that's pretty much my entire day. I don't know how much I will be on here, but that is the plan for the day. I think after this, I just have one more thing and then I will be done with going through the steps of becoming a sub. And then hopefully I'll have some news on that, but I think it'll be good for me. But hopefully today goes well. Thankfully it's just down the road and I don't have to go too far and get lost. I just went through my entire sticker stash of all of my stickers I kept from my shop. I had ones I had from other people's shop, and this is what I came up with. Now I just need to stick these all on, and I think crisis will be averted. You've probably seen this stolen on a bunch of different sites like Shein and other places. Amazon, bunch of shops on Etsy. This one I released in March of 2018. So hopefully adding all these will make this scream me more than the color. I started drawing this little greenhouse vegetable garden type of situation. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make this a coloring page. That was my first thought, and that's probably how I will design it, but I'll draw it, color it, then make it a coloring page maybe. It's a really rough sketch. I mean, look at my clouds up here. These are a bunch of different vegetables. So I had my orientation today. Hopefully I'll be able to share a little bit more soon, but we're making progress. I just haven't had to sit through anyone lecture or teach or like a Zoom meeting in a really long time, and I haven't flexed that muscle apparently because I am exhausted, and it was only like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, but yeah, I'm tired. I'm doing a little bit of freelance work right now and just getting all that done. Tate woke me up at 6 a.m. to puke because if he eats too much bark when he's outside, then he throws up in the middle of the night. So that was fun. Okay, so last night I was working on this coloring page. Well, at first I was just gonna draw it and like fill it in myself, but then I was like, what would I do with this? So I wanted to make this into a coloring page. So here's my dog Tate, and then here's my sister's cat. And then I have a bunny over here, and I used to have a bunny, but I want another one. And I just think like Tate and a bunny would be so cute together, but yeah, I don't know about that right now. So little bunny, and then these are gonna be vegetables I gotta draw in. And then I'm thinking of leaving like all the grass area blank. So either you could add your own flowers or do whatever you want in the grassy area. So I think I want to keep this pretty simple. The only other thing I have to do over here is draw some flowers in a flower bed potentially. And then I think all of that will be done, and then just the vegetables. Okay, I don't love how this turned out. I think the lettuce is okay, but I don't know if everyone will know that's lettuce. These are supposed to be tomatoes, and I don't think you can tell those are tomatoes. So I might change those because those are going to be really hard to color. I turned some more drawings into coloring pages, so I think those will be good additions. And now I'm just gonna see if there's any like fruit or any of these other illustrations that I had in here that I want to outline. What do you want? Are you gonna lay down? Okay. Yeah, you wanted to lay right next to me. No. Happy Friday. Today we are probably going to work on a little bit of things here and there, but probably not do too much because I usually get super tired by the end of the week and just not as motivated. We'll see where the day takes me. Yesterday I didn't plan on doing any drawing or coloring pages, and I ended up making like 6 or 7, so inspiration struck and I just went with the flow. Today is kind of one of my days where I just whatever happens happens. I try not put a ton of pressure on myself on Thursdays and Fridays because usually what's been happening is I've been working on Sunday, and so by the time it's Thursday or Friday it's already been 6 or 7 days of working. So yeah, I tend to slow down towards the end of the week, and if I want to just stop and play Sims, I do that. If I want to stop and read, I do that. Today the only thing I really want to do is make a listing photo for one of the small business guides that I was making that I finished earlier in the week. I want to actually make the listing photo for that and get that one done. I have this book tracker that I was making and I'm super excited about it. It just came to me and I was like, yes, this is what I need to do. I also was starting a reading tracker like this where you kind of keep goals for the month and whatnot. So those are rough sketches. We'll see if I get to those today. Printed off 6 coloring pages yesterday and I uploaded them to my website and like got the listing photos done and everything. So I think I might try and color one of those today. I'm trying to get a backlog of coloring videos done because those are pretty easy filler videos that I can throw in randomly here and there. I've been coloring like crazy lately. My coloring pages, other people's coloring pages. I love recording the process. I feel like I really can get creative with that. Look at this one. Isn't that so fun? I took one of these designs that I already had and added a little quote to it, and now I love it. This one might be my fave though, because I just think it's so cute. It can be a greenhouse, it can be a shed, it can kind of be whatever you want. You can color it however you want, but I just thought that was a little fun. And it has a little watering station with flowers. How cool. So I just released some new coloring pages and I want to make some Pinterest images for them so I can pin them, and I want to take you along with the process of doing that. We got these coloring pages in. First I want to create a rectangle that's the same size as this. I'm going to change the color and round the corners a little bit. My phone ran out of space, so I had to quickly do that. I don't know where it cut off, but hopefully you didn't miss too much. I was debating what I wanted to write here. I want something here to cover up part of the design, so I figured something like that would work. I'm just gonna duplicate this, First you gotta turn off anything that's locked, duplicate those. So now I got a bunch. Now I can put this here, center that, do that, center that, do that. Now I gotta make sure the image is right where it needs to be. I actually really like how this turned out. It's matching my updated branding a bit more. Here's what they look like when they are exported.